we're going to be getting into my WWE Backlash predictions. To start this thing out, we're going to start with the obvious one. We're going to start out with the undisputed WWE champion, the undisputed WWE champion, John Cena versus Randy Orton. Now, I know there's some people who are excited for this match out here. Personally, this doesn't really do it for me. I think it's very obvious that John Cena is going to win this match. And it's not like that the reason it's obvious doesn't really do it for me. It's just John and Randy are both getting up there in age. You know, just John's been working very clearly, very safe. And Randy, you know, is just... Randy does what he does. Randy's just gonna do his little things. He doesn't do too much. Neither of them really do too much. They're both safe wrestlers. They've done all the big stuff they needed to do. They don't need to really put their bodies on the line like that anymore. So, like, I'm personally not too excited because I don't really think this match is going to be anything great. Maybe they'll go out there and prove me wrong, and I hope they do. But I'm going to go with John Cena to retain against Randy Orton. All right, next up, we got the WWE Women's Intercontinental title match of Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch. Now with this one, so also with these predictions, I'm just letting y'all guys know, I don't watch the week-to-week product like that. Not anymore. I mainly tune in for the pay-per-views. So, like, if there's stuff that's covered on week-to-week that kind of, like, feels like it's building up to a certain thing, I'm not really gonna know. So, like, these are just picks that I would want. Personally, I would want Lyra to retain, but I could see them going for Becky because she just returned. She turned heel. I'm not sure too much about this one because Lyra is also great. She is one of the greatest in-ring wrestlers they have in the company right now. And I would love for her to retain, but I could see them going for Becky. But I would love for Lyra to maybe get her uppings on Becky since Becky turned on her. I don't know. I'm not too sure about this one. I'm gonna hope for Lyra. We're going for Lyra. Now this match, I'm not really like too happy or excited this was the route they went. But it's what they did, and you know, we gotta live with it. We got Pat McAfee versus Gunther in a singles match. Gunther went to attack Michael Cole and tried to sleep his ass out, tried to put him to sleep, and then Pat McAfee then attacked Gunther, and Gunther then put Pat McAfee to sleep instead. So, my opinions on this match is I feel like this can't be a 50-50 match. Like, you can't have Pat McAfee go out there and really bring it to Gunther. In my personal opinion, because Gunther was just a world heavyweight champion, and he was destroying everybody, and now he's going against a commentator who doesn't even wrestle full time. So if they make it a competitive match, I'm gonna be kind of mad. I think Gunther personally should just kind of squash him. Like, man, it doesn't have to be like a squash. Like, you can let Pat get some things in there. But for the most part, I think Gunther needs to run this match and he needs to completely decimate Pat McAfee. So, I'm going to go for Gunther on this one. Let's hope he can do it. Maybe if they do have a competitive match also, it could be good for all I know. It could be good. I like wrestling. I love the in-ring stuff. So if they have a competitive match and it's good, I'm not going to end up being too mad at it. But like personally, I think Gunther should just squash McAfee. That's just how I see it. All right, next up, we got the WWE Intercontinental title match of Dominic Mysterio versus Penta. So, the thing is Penta has just recently got brought into the company. He's been on a pretty good roll. I mean, he's great. Penta's always been great. Since like Lucha Underground, Penta has been great. He's been great forever. He's a great professional wrestler. Dominic Mysterio, in my eyes, Dominic Mysterio's character work is some of the greatest character work in wrestling right now. His in-ring, for me, is where I kind of lose him at. It's just still not great, but he's gotten way better. He's gotten way better than what he was when he first started. And the crowd, all of a sudden, is just, they've been behind Dominic. At least from what I've seen from like WrestleMania and like the night after, it looked like people were really loving Dominic. And Dominic also just won the title. So I think Dominic Mysterio is probably going to retain in this match. I think this match could probably be good. I don't think it'll be anything too crazy, but I think it'll be a good match. And I hope Penta has a good showing. I hope Dominic has a good showing out there, you know? I hope he's been stepping his game up every day and just getting better. So it's gonna be a good little match, I hope. All right. Last up, we got the WWE United States title fatal 4-way match with Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre versus LA Knight. Yeah, versus Damian Priest. All right. So all 4 men in this match are solid wrestlers. I mean, we got Jacob Fatu, who's he's a dog. He's a dog, bro. That's a real wrestler right there, bro. He's him. Jacob is him, bro. I fuck with Jacob Fatu heavy. Drew McIntyre, once again, he's a dog, bro. I mess with him. Drew's great. He's always been great. I love Drew. LA Knight. Yeah. What else is there to say? He's a great wrestler. He's not crazy great or anything, but he's a good wrestler. He's got all the stuff you need. He's a superstar. But he also just lost the title. So I don't think he's going to end up winning it back. And also, just to put this out there, Jacob just won the title also not that long ago. So I think Jacob is probably going to retain in this match. But I think it's going to be a very fun fatal 4-way match, especially if they do all the plunder and stuff like that. And speaking of plunder, Damian Priest, amazing in plunder matches. Drew McIntyre, amazing in plunder matches. Jacob Fatu is going to be amazing in plunder matches. I don't know how LA Knight would be too much in a plunder match. I don't know if I've ever seen him in like a match like that. I think it could be very fun though. Damian Priest is another also, because I didn't talk about him too much. I kind of interrupted myself, but he's another good wrestler. You know, he's nothing crazy, but like you can put him in there against some people and it'll be good. It'll be good. And I think this 4-way could probably be pretty fun. You know, it could be fun. All right, chat. That was my Backlash predictions. If you guys agree, let me know in the comments. If you disagree, let me know who your guys' predictions are for Backlash. I'll catch you guys later.